Good morning, this is December 14, Wednesday, and we are in BBIS class. And last time we were reading the essay Computers and the Pursuit of Happiness. After which paragraph we had read? Up to which paragraph? Tell me. Tell me which paragraph we had been reading. 39. 31. Okay. So, David Galanter talks about software structures, and he describes how we can have an online school system, right? And he says that if you have a software structure in school, for example, then any teacher from anywhere can teach any student anywhere at any time. But then surprisingly he says that I would rather put Kate in an actual school where actual teachers could look her in the face when they are trying to teach her something. Right? Then he says, though I would put my daughter in real school, not in virtual, but virtual schools are also useful, particularly when you have difficult times like COVID problems. Right? Then in 32, he again mentions the software structures, and he says that there are possibilities in future. Computers can generate new software structures in future. In paragraph 33, if you read, could you read the paragraph silently first? Then I'll talk. Read paragraph 33 silently. Read paragraph 33. Here Galanter says something important. For example, he says that human beings are mainly interested in human beings, not in technology. So what do you see? Galanter gives more emphasis to human beings and less emphasis to technology. Right? Happiness is when you meet someone, not when you get a gadget. Right? But Galanter forgets that technology can help us in meeting people. If you are looking for a partner, you can go to matrimonial.com and find a life partner. If you are looking for a one-day partner, you can upload Tinder app and find a one-day partner. Right? Even one-day partner might make you happy. A lifetime partner also might make you happy. So we can disagree with him and say that technology, yes, we are happy when we find someone, and technology can help us find someone. So that way, computers can help us find happiness, right? Okay. Then second thing he says in same paragraph 33 is, the best thing that computer technology can do us is computers can help us to know ourselves better. What might it mean? It might mean many things. For example, I was reading somewhere, today you can buy a simple pocket size endoscopy machine. You can plug it in your mobile phone, and there is a small pipe. You chew the pipe and swallow the pipe. The small rubber pipe goes in your food pipe. Then there is a camera, tiny camera, and on the mobile screen you can see renal parts. So technology helps you know your body better, right? Maybe soon you will have personal ultrasonogram scanners at home. You won't have to visit a doctor, right? You just scan yourself and record the video and send your doctor, and he will check. Only yesterday somebody delivered a digital blood pressure measuring device to my wife, and it's so easy. You just put on here, not here, and press the button, and within a minute it tells the pulse rate, oxygen level, as well as blood pressure level, right? So technology can give us happiness, no doubt. I will disagree with Galanter's idea that technology cannot give us happiness, but I will agree with his idea that ultimate happiness is not in technology but in meeting people. In paragraph 34, first read it. Read para 34. Read para 34. So it says that machines can do so many jobs faster than we human beings are able to do them, right? Then what is important about human beings is not about how fast we are. What is important about human beings is not about how strong we are, not about how well we might do mathematics, because our machines can become smarter than any of us, no doubt. Then he writes next paragraph, but simply because our machines can do faster than we do, we cannot conclude that machines are more important than us, because ultimately those machines are made by us. Even the supercomputer is not a big deal before the person who made it. So the person who develops a technology is certainly greater than the technology itself. So we can have wonderful machines, no doubt. Our machines can perform impossible things, no doubt. But we should never forget that human beings are always much more important, valuable than the machines they make. Right? Okay. Then in paragraph 36, what he says something important here. Read the paragraph first, then we'll talk. Read paragraph 36, and then we'll discuss. Okay, he writes, most of us are not quite ready to toss out the scraps of morality and sanctity we have pieced together over the long hard centuries. They may look shabby, but they are the best clothes we own. Now here we read something that human beings have, which machines do not have and cannot have. For example, we human beings have a sense of what is right and what is wrong. We human beings have a sense of morality, the sense of good and bad. We have the sense of justice and injustice. If you shoot a gun at a child, the gun will kill. Because the gun does not know that it should not kill a baby. If you use a knife to kill an innocent person, the knife will cut the guy. The knife does not know that you should not kill innocent people. So the machine doesn't know what is right, what is wrong. The machine doesn't know what is good, what is bad. The machine doesn't know what is morality, immorality. Human beings have this sense of morality. So in this sense, human beings have something which the machines can't have, don't have. The sense of moral virtuousness. The sense of moral virtuousness. What is virtuousness? Virtuousness is the idea of what is good to do and what is bad to do. Second, machines don't have this idea of purity, sincerity. Human beings have this concept of purity and sincerity. Right? Human beings are easily moved by emotions. Computers are not. Human beings have emotions, feelings, sensibility. Human beings have impulses. Human beings have heart. They shed tears, they cry. They feel jealous. They feel nervous. They feel excited. They feel happy, sad. Machines don't have such feelings. In that sense, human beings are always greater than machines. Machines can never have what human beings have. Then he writes that, not that we are merely animals after all, but that our uniqueness lies beyond strength, speed, and intellect. Yes, machines can be stronger. Yes, machines can be faster. Yes, machines can be wiser. But even then, human beings have something which makes the human beings unique. It is the human beings that can produce those kind of machines. So, human beings are unique. Human beings are unique. Right? I've never seen a laptop and said, how beautiful. But when I see my students, I might say, how beautiful. How handsome. I never say to a laptop, how handsome it is. But to people, I say, how beautiful they are. Right? So machines cannot be beautiful. People can be beautiful. Machines can be loving. People can be loving. You never hug a laptop. You feel like hugging a person because you like them. Right? So human beings are unique. Okay, take your pen and copy. Take your pen and copy. Now, I'm going to give you a 15-minute job, or let's say it might take you half an hour. Now, you will do a work. What you're going to do is, okay. What we are going to do now is use your book if needed. In 20 minutes, prepare a summary of Galanter's essay consulting your. Try to quickly read each paragraph and note the main idea from paragraph 1 through paragraph 37. You have 20 minutes time. Do not pay attention to every detail. Just pick up the important ideas, and in about 20 minutes, prepare a neat summary of the essay from paragraph 1 to paragraph 37. Your time starts now. You can talk to one another, no problem. You can talk, you can consult friends, but avoid copying from the friend. Please do not copy your friend's sentences, but you can talk, you can communicate with one another, and you will be busy writing. Now for 20 minutes, you will be busy writing and making an outline of the essay. Your time starts now. You can take help of your friend. You can take help of your teacher. Sometimes, occasionally, you can Google. You can talk to your friend sitting next to you. But be honest, do not copy his answer. Develop your own outline. You can consult your friend. You can call a teacher for help. You can occasionally Google to check word meanings or any concepts. But please do not blindly copy from your friend's notebook. Read quickly and try to jot down the major ideas of the paragraphs. Go. Be careful with the tripod. Okay, we have 10-minute time. You can stop now and do rest of the work at home. What I'll do in 10 minutes, I'll talk about this opposing view. Okay, we have 4 paragraphs. Let's quickly read. So this letter was written by Win F. Martin from Atlanta, Georgia, to the editors of this magazine, Newsweek, where this article was originally published. And Martin writes here, let me read. In his article, Computers and the Pursuit of Happiness, David Galanter completely misses the key point. Look, Martin clearly takes his position in the first sentence. He says, David Galanter misses the key point. What is that? For one thing, which it is true, as he writes, that our need for food, shelter, and clothing has not changed significantly because of technology. The methods of acquiring these goods certainly have changed. Yes, the need might not have changed, but because of technology, the way we produce, the way we distribute, this has changed. Today you can get food online, right? I do not have to hunt for lunch with a spear. Rather, it is produced and distributed very efficiently with the help of computers. Second paragraph. For another thing, and of far greater importance, the internet extends the very substantial changes in Western civilization brought about by the printing press. So let me extend my camera here and then write on the whiteboard. I'm sorry for this inconvenience I cause you. For example, when the printing press was invented in the 15th century, people got to read copies of Bibles with them. And because Bible reached every person's hand, the church could not control who read the Bible and how they interpreted it. As a result, church lost its power over people. And the state depended on the church for power, you know. And when the church lost power over people, the state too lost its grip over people. So printing is a very fast way of disseminating information. You can disseminate information in a widespread way using printing. And what is he saying? He says that, look here, internet extends the substantial changes in Western civilization brought about by the printing press. And one change